Derek Spallone. Glad to be alongside Robert Covington of the Philadelphia 76ers. Rob, how are you doing today, man?
Man, I'm doing real well. Came out today, watched the competitiveness of these kids, because they know what's at stake. But I just, I'm blessed to be in this position. I love doing this. I do this in Philly. I go to camps all the time. But for me to actually throw my own for the first time, it means a lot because I'm able to get back to where I came from. So, this is where our foundation began, and I'm just glad that I was able to do that.
Yeah, and I mean, with that, just how special has it been for you seeing the impact that you've had on the lives of the youth through hosting this camp thus far?
It's been a great turnout. Kids are real competitive. We've given them an image of certain things that we've done, like NBA combine testing, just to get a small taste. And they know they see it, on TV when the combine is here in Chicago, but actually allowing them to do it at this early age just to see where they're at, give them a kind of opportunity to really test themselves and then come out here and play in this tournament to have fun. That's the main thing, and these kids are really getting after it and they're really enjoying it.
Right, and as someone who had a dream and achieved it of being in the NBA for yourself, what is your advice to the youth when it comes down to setting goals and taking the action towards achieving those goals?
Man, the biggest thing I can tell kids nowadays is never let nobody tell you no.
Right.
Because the only person that can stop you from getting where you want to go is yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And if you believe you can't, then that's when you start limiting yourself. But if you believe you can and don't let nobody tell you that you can't, man, possibilities are endless. Look at me.
Right.
So many people told me so much over the years of my life that I didn't listen. I just kept pushing and kept fighting, and look where I'm at now.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, what would you say was the number one lesson that you've experienced or learned just throughout that process up to this point in your life?
Adversity. Yeah, adversity. I was hit with a lot of stuff in life. People used to tell me all the time that I can't do this, I can't do that. I heard the word "can't" from a lot of people, and that never stopped me.
Right.
My family will tell you that it's been numerous occasions, but I have a big support system. My mom, my dad, my two brothers. That's been my main focus for the past 15 years of my life.
Right.
So when we moved out here, it was another opportunity, and it really was a great opportunity for me. So, and me growing up, then going to college and kind of experiencing the same thing. All it was is I had to keep proving myself to people. From going into high school, going into college, and then going into the NBA. Just all I've had to do my whole life. So that's not nothing new to me.
Yeah, I mean, even just with that, when you reflect back on your journey, all the stages of the career getting up to this point, what stands out the most in your mind?
The most I would say when I did the combine and summer league, when people told me that I wouldn't be able to compete with the best. And then when I went to college, everybody considered me as I wasn't competitive or nothing. Everybody told me that, I wasn't playing against nobody. I wasn't doing this. I wasn't doing that. Okay, once I got on that stage and got in the summer league and them players that they said that I couldn't compete against, I stepped up. It don't matter what school you go to. It just don't matter about the player.
Right.
Because it's a lot of hidden players that go to smaller schools. It's just some of us given the opportunity to go to bigger schools.
Yeah, and while many may shy away from that, that responsibility, you've definitely embraced it. You really have emerged in this Philadelphia 76ers rotation as a star, a rising star for years to come. But how have you continued to just push yourself to elevate your game to that next level year after year after year?
Because every year there's 1,000 players coming in, and if you are not working on your game, somebody else is working harder or just as hard as you.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not pushing yourself, if you're getting comfortable and you're sitting up here not taking your game to another level, then somebody else is going to come in and outwork you.
Yeah.
And you don't want to lose your spot because you worked hard for it.
Mm-hmm.
So in order for you to keep maintain that, you have to keep getting better. You got to keep pushing yourself. And that's one thing that I've learned that throughout my career. You just gotta keep working, and I never stop working. I enjoy the process, and that's one thing that I never would stray away from.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, I know you mentioned you received a lot of advice growing up, but when you got to the league, playing with stars like James Harden and Dwight Howard, when you were in your time in Houston, were they able to implement something differently in your mind that you were kind of able to take away and apply to your own game?
Yeah, I had some other vets as well, like Francisco Garcia, Omri Caspi, a lot of guys. Just over time, speaking to them. Guys went through a lot. They seen a lot, and their experiences, being in different stages, some Eastern Conference Finals, Western Conference Finals, a lot. That's a lot of experience right there alone. And just going through the process. Watching it is not the same as actually being there and actually talking to them and like seeing what they had to go through. So those are the guys that really like push me, like really help me elevate my game, really help me be a better professional, and really show me the ins and outs of the way to handle things. And that's what I've taken from everything.
Yeah, perfect, man. And just a few more questions for you. A young Philadelphia 76ers team, but definitely versatile and athletic. What can 76er fans around the world expect from the team this season?
Something different.
Yeah.
We got new management. We got a whole lot. It's a new image that we're portraying, and I'm just excited for the opportunity to be a part of it. And there's no telling where this can go.
Yeah. In the up direction for sure, though, man. Just my final question for you, aside from basketball, what's one thing about Robert Covington that not many people know that you can share with us? Maybe a special hobby or interest aside from the game?
My second favorite thing to do is bowling.
Bowling, okay.
Yeah.
You got a 300 before, or you?
I came close before.
Okay.
I came close.
What was the highest?
My highest was...
Or from where you can recollect from memory.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I used to play in the bowling league, so
Okay.
I almost got to a perfect game, but I kind of messed up, like towards the end.
Close though, man. It's a
Yeah,
work in progress.
Yeah, it's work in progress, but that was when I used to do it like all the time. That was one of my favorite things. My family, and like there's a lot of other sports I do, like golf, tennis, like brothers did baseball. So like any type of sport, like we've pretty much like played or done before.
Yeah.
So it's very like intuitive to get more things just than certain hobbies and football as well. So
That gave you that competitive edge, though, competing against your brothers in the neighborhood as well?
Yeah. We stayed outside. We stayed doing everything. It's never a time where we used to just sit in the house or it was always something to do outside.
Right.
It was always. Because my mom worked at a sports store back in the day, so we had all the utilities for it. So and we just embraced it, and that's what kept us, active and kept us, not sitting in the house or anything.
Hey, man, that's a journey right there, man. So there's no excuse to stay in the house when your mother's working at the store for sure, man. So it keeps you out there, man. But Derek Spallone, Robert Covington, I appreciate your time, man. Thanks a lot.